Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Sistershipheals. My name's Leanne. So this week I have actually been channeling two songs for you guys. The first one is Kid Ink, Be Real. So this song, he talks about fronting, basically, putting on a show for the world, presenting yourself one way when really, things are different in your world, kind of thing, in his world. And another one that I've been channeling this week is Timon King, Presence. So this one, he talks about God, Spirit being around you, protecting you. He is your weapon of armor and he's with you all the way, So going back to Kid Ink, it's more about this. This is what I've been channeling all this week, or last week, should I say, for this week, is to be real, to be you, to speak your truth, to show up authentically as you, unapologetically. There's no, just trying not to hide behind any expectations and what people expect of you, and also as well, when it comes to being real and showing up as yourself, it talks about Spirit is trying to relay the fact that you are enough in who you are, that you don't have to put a show on for the world or show up differently in front of people. Also the fact that when you start aligning with who you truly are and showing up as yourself, you are going to see connections fall away, connections that are not meant to stay in your life, when you start living in your purpose, and you're going to start to energetically match to those that are meant to come into your life, that are meant to be on your path, whether it's short term or long term, but they're meant to be on your path. So you create you pave the way for these people to come into your life, and you release those that are no longer aligned with you. So the main part that I've channeled is to talk your truth, no longer hold back, and show up for yourself. And it's also remembering, Spirit wants you to remember that it's not just a part of speaking your truth. It's actually speaking with compassion, with grace, in order to put your point across and show up for yourself, not in anger. Even if you do feel anger inside, that you take a moment or however long that you need in order to kind of get back into your window of tolerance, where you feel calm, in order to have a conversation. And also, if you believe in angels, or you can call on the divine or spirit and just ask them to be with you during the conversation. If this conversation is pre-planned, that you plan on having a certain conversation with somebody, you can always call on them and ask them to support you during the conversation, and highlight that what you want to say, you hope that they receive it with love and grace that comes from your heart, that it's from a place of understanding and caring, but this is something that you need to get off your chest. And don't forget to give thanks afterwards. Yes, and so the last song, Timon King, Presence. So this is Spirit's reminder that he's here to protect you, that he's working behind the scenes, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's what Timon King sings in his song. So those were the channeled messages this week. Okay, guys, let's see what comes through. What's the energy of the week? What does Spirit want you to know? Ideal course of action. It's ideal course of action. So this talks about looking at the path ahead, looking at what it is that you want to do, and what's the ideal way of getting there, getting from A to B. You have all different options in terms of, if you think of in terms of transport, you have cars, you have trains, you have trams, you have a plane. So you've got different means of getting to where you want to go. And Spirit is asking you to reflect on what is the idea course of action. Okay? And it looks as well, in terms of this, is that you've got many parts, many things that you can see and experience along the way, because there's lots of going on in this picture. There's lots going on. So it looks as though that on this ideal course of action, who do you hope to meet? Who do you hope to maybe invest in you? Or who do you hope to support you? Or who do you hope to engage with? What opportunities that you want to come into contact with? These are on the windy path towards, I guess, the end goal of the castle. You sitting pretty. Okay. So let's see what your angels want to say to you today. Messages for the community, angels. What would you like to say? You have the Five of Michael. This situation doesn't deserve you. Release your attachment to the outcome and consider making a more uplifting approach. So again, it goes back to the other card, the other oracle card. What is the ideal course of action? So it's saying the situation that you're in doesn't deserve you. So whatever situation you're in, maybe it's the fact, maybe it's work and they don't appreciate you, or a relationship, or you know, those around you, whatever the situation is, it's saying that this situation doesn't deserve you, and to release your attachment to it. So come away from it. Come away from it knowing that the situation will be fine without you if you take a step back, that it's about your self-love, your self-esteem, and what you should and shouldn't allow in your life. And by releasing the attachment, it's knowing knowing that the fight isn't yours. So maybe you're involved in something that maybe is not necessarily anything to do with you, but releasing the attachment, that you allow the people that are involved to find a way out of their situation. And it says consider making a more uplifting approach. So it's looking at things from a different perspective. Okay. What will help them on their path of this ideal course of action, moving away from this situation that doesn't deserve them? The sun's gone in now, it looks a bit dark, doesn't it? Synchronicity you've got. Notice and trust meaningful coincidences. So you might be seeing signs, symbols, messages coming through with music, people speaking to people that you interact with, numbers on the clock, seeing angel numbers, anything like that. Just take in consideration the synchronicities that are coming into your life this week. They may help you move forward, or give, you know, they're there to give you messages along your way. Okay. What angel number? What angel numbers for the collective this week, Spirit? What do you want them to know? Okay. So Spirit wants you to release. Okay. This is definitely, the message is to release. So you've got 999. 999, release. Endings are new beginnings in disguise. An ending symbolises the closure of one door and the opening of another. The whisper is reminding you to release and allow. It is in the release where the magic happens. Your affirmation this week is: doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, body and soul. I'll read that again. Doors open for me where others have closed, bringing transformation to my mind, my body and my soul. Okay, so it sounds as if you guys have, there's something that's not for you, that's not meant to be in your life, whether that's a situation, a mindset, a person, a job. There's something better. More doors are opening for you. So Spirit is asking you to release. And this could all well be this situation, for some of you, this situation that doesn't deserve you, and releasing the attachment. So with that release, Spirit is asking you, what is the ideal course of action? How do you see yourself moving forward? So let's see if we can get any more confirmation on terms of next steps for you guys. What's the next steps for the community spirit in terms of this situation? Last shuffle. Hear what's unsaid. Tune into the silence for truth that words cannot express. Listen deeply. Okay. So this is speaking your truth, listening to your inner wisdom, your truth, the things that I've been channeling. Be real to yourself, show up for yourself and speak your truth. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express. Listen deeply. So it's asking you, how do you feel about the situation that you're in, or a person that you're involved with, or work situation, whatever's going on, that you feel, you probably have a feeling that you need to release this. You have an inner knowing. You have an inner knowing of what needs to be released. And Spirit's asking you to listen deeply to yourself. You're not wrong. Okay, Cavern of Secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Okay, so there's hidden secrets here, things that you are unaware of. Maybe that's why, maybe the situation or person, you feel that there's not a lot of communication, or you feel as though that person is hiding something from you, or you're not getting the full story, or you just feel that there's things are just not adding up at the moment. So secret is kind of supporting you in your inner wisdom, in your thought process, that there is something that you're not fully aware of, and is asking you to use your wisdom, and also to not to release your own secrets, but your own secrets in a sense of speak what it is that you need to say. Don't allow them to be secrets when they need to be heard, when that person or situation or work colleague or whoever it is, whatever it is, should be aware, how it is that you're feeling or thinking, and give that person the grace to respond differently to you if you haven't tried to speak to this person, or resolve the situation already. Whoops. Let's see, quite a few. I'll take this one. Valley of Shadows. Step into the enveloping valley of shadows. Here fears are faced and the courage is formed in dimly lit paths. So the path may seem dimly lit. You might not see that there's much light going on in the situation that you're in, but Spirit is saying that move forward again. Like last week, move forward with fear. Use the courage but there is a way out. There is a way out, and if you sit with yourself and listen to your inner guidance, Spirit is guiding you. You have a lot of reflection, guys. A lot of reflection in terms of your inner wisdom, your inner knowing. There's something that you know in regards to this idle course of action, this situation or thing that doesn't serve you. And Spirit's saying that you're not wrong in what you're thinking and feeling. It's just moving forward with it now. He's encouraging you to take some form of action to step forward and step out of this situation. That this situation is no good for you. It's not of your highest good. It may be causing you stress and anxiety. And ultimately, Spirit doesn't want you to be living like this. He wants you to feel loved and respected. It says, unlock your heart, embrace vulnerability, let love guide your journey to self-discovery. So this is about loving yourself, having that self-worth, that you are worthy, you are enough, you have everything in you to move forward one step at a time. You don't have to think too far ahead. You can just deal with the here and now and thinking to yourself, what is it that I need to do? What's the first step that I can take in regards to this situation, what's showing up in my life? It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Okay, one last one. Oh, that one wanted to come. Make miracles. Stay open-minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. So there's magic coming your way, guys. I think what it is what I'm picking up is the fact that in order for certain blessings, certain miracles, certain things that you desire, your heart's desires, certain things that you really are wanting in your life, Spirit is saying to you that these things can't come in until you release certain things, whether that's, limited mindsets. If you don't believe you're worthy enough, Spirit is going to find it hard to give you, because you're going to find it hard to keep what it is that he gives you because you feel as though you're not worthy enough. Also, the fact that you may have people in your life which are not necessarily good for you and would drain you of that blessing. They would make that blessing their own and trying to overpower it and take control over it, and you wouldn't see it necessarily as a blessing for you anymore. It would be a blessing for them. And Spirit that's not their blessing. This is your blessing. You're coming into your blessing. So it's for you to release what no longer is serving you, and showing up for yourself and letting you and showing up for yourself and thinking that you deserve better, knowing the fact that you've been, whatever you've been through, it doesn't have to stay the same, it doesn't have to stay like that, and you can move forward, that you are made of greater things, and you are coming into greater things within your journey. Spirit doesn't want you to lose hope within this. Okay, let's see what your spirit animal this week is, guys. Partnership. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. See, be authentically yourself. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. You've got the puffin. Okay. So guys, this is all about, again, being authentically yourself, being real, being true to who you are, speaking your truth, and moving forward with what feels good to you, despite what anybody else thinks, despite what anybody else, others' expectations. We was all put in this earth to do something. We all have a purpose, and everybody's going to have their thoughts and opinions on whether they agree or disagree. But at the end of the day, it's about your happiness. As long as you're not hurting anybody, it's about your happiness. And Spirit is saying, accept yourself. Accept yourself like he accepts you. You are colourful. You have a colourful personality. Let it shine. Let it shine. Those that are not aligned with your colourful personality and who you are will fall by the wayside. And those that are will come on in. You won't be alone for long. It says you're a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. So those that are around you, that are supportive of you, that are loving towards you, allow them to support you. Ask for help if you need to. Spirit is saying that it's good to ask for help if necessary, if you need to. Go and get that support when you need it. Okay? It says teamwork will give you the best results. So if this is in regards to the situation that you're in and you're finding yourself a bit overwhelmed, that you're a bit maybe out of your depth in actually being able to deal with this situation, Spirit is saying, don't do this alone. Seek support and make it a team effort, especially if it's something, anything to do with like domestic violence or any kind of negative situation like that. Have support in terms of getting out certain situations. Know when it is needed and know when it's not. Okay, you've got support around you. Right, let's get your tarot card. Let's see what tarot card is going to come out for you. Spirit, last message for the collective. You have the Hangman. Okay, so the Hangman talks about looking at things from a higher perspective, or from a different perspective. So if you're looking at things one way, it's trying to look at things a different way. If you're able to maybe get a different point of view, if you feel called to, somebody that's a part of your supportive network. It's also about taking time out to reflect. taking a pause, that there's that there's a break in things, taking a pause and just taking some time out for yourself where you're able to see things from all different angles. It also talks about enlightenment. So it could be the situation for others that you're becoming enlightened in a situation. You actually know, you're having an awareness in a situation that this isn't for you, or these ain't the type of people that you're meant to be around, or this job isn't for you. Whatever the situation is, you've been enlightened. Spirit has been giving you downloads and steering you. Maybe you've been seeing the synchronicities and you are now aware, and now it's at a point where you need to take action, but you're not too sure. So you're at this point of pause. Okay, so Spirit is saying that that's okay to be in this point of pause. And that's where the ideal course of action comes into it. For you to start planning. Where is it you're going? What's a safe place for you to go to? What job do you want? Where do you want to move to? All the things. Whatever your situation is, Spirit is saying, find that ideal course of action with your support team and recognising the fact that you deserve better. He knows that you deserve better, and it's for you to recognise that and move forward with his love and grace. Okay? And I'll just let you know again, the 2 songs that I picked up were Kid Ink, Be Real, and Timon King, Presence. They're both a bit different from each other, should I say. But yes, maybe this is why as well that some of you are in a sticky situation, that's not a nice situation that you really need to come out of. Hence why it came out that this situation doesn't serve you. And again, with that song from Timon King, letting you know God is with you. I will not let any harm come to you or whatever. I'm with you. I'm giving you guidance. Please listen to me. So use your support team, your 3D support team on earth, and allow him to show you the signs and synchronicities to guide you forward and have that ideal plan of action. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did and it resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.